From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hanser Alberto.
High in the air out to center field. Jones moves over. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Now here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Ball 1. Mancini stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Line drive to center field. Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. The Tigers coming up. No score. Number 29, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your runner on base.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cron is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. This is grounded foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Hayes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side, but foul. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now Maybin will have to play this off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And there's ball one.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Count is 1-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Batting it, the designated hitter, number 6.
Now in the box, number 6. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Ball 1. Iglesias stands at second with 2 gone. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He had a couple of hits in that ball game.
Play ball. No left fielder. Number 14.
3. Ball 4. Take the win.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Maybin.
He's set. Here it comes. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. At the plate, Chris Davis, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stewart on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. For second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Orioles held in check there. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. And
that's the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is there. And that's the second out.
Next for the Tigers.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
In now, Dawa Lugo. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Iglesias is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Now batting, Chance Cisco.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next.
Jonathan Schoop.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cabrera brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Schoop at third with 2 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 3 runs already home here. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. From the belt, the pitch. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Quick throw, not in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
David.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Pickoff throw to third, and the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-1, the count to Chris Davis.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out and a runner on third. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Yank fouled off to the right. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch.
Nice
swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. Still down 3-0. Sean Gilmartin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Sean Gilmartin.
3.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Cameron Maybin.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this.
Tigers, number 70, Tyler Alexander.
3.
Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Ready once again, Darwin Lugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Fouled off. Goodrum at third with nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box, Austin Romine. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
So striding in, Jacoby Jones. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right
fielder, the lineup flips over and digging in. Cameron Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. A dive, and he can't hang on. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 8, second baseman,
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Baltimore, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
And he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-0 the final score today. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Casey Mize earns the win, his 2nd. Tyler Alexander takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our